So a couple of days ago, I made a video on just getting started, with your passions, whether that be YouTube or getting started with working on getting a promotion at your job or really for anything. If you're feeling stuck, the first thing you need to do is to just get started. Um, I who was looking at that video and it's fine. It's a good video, I think. It's all right. Um, but I wanted to just record myself speaking today because I wanted to record myself in public and kind of get over that fear of, being seen or being watched. So I'm going to call this recording every day until I'm no longer self conscious, because I think that it is important for me to learn that skill. That's something that I really do want to improve in and be good at. And it's kind of ironic that have this I have this uh, disdain for being perceived in the world. Um, just I've always been a little self-conscious. I don't like to do things that make it look like I'm messing up or that I'm doing something weird. I don't like that feeling, but it's definitely something that I need to get used to. And it's kind of ironic because in my professional life, I actually, for my full-time job, am a public speaker. So I've been told that I do very well with my public speaking. However, talking to a camera out in public is a little bit different. At least when I'm speaking to large groups of people, I can kind of check out and just scan around the room. And I'm actually talking to people, even though they're not talking back to me. However, talking to a camera is a little different because I'm essentially just talking to myself. So that looks a little bit more weird when you're out in public, but to be frank, it shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't. So I'm just recording this as a means to practice public speaking in public. So that's what I kind of wanted to do today. And I got to work on my ums and ahs and oohs and you knows too. Speaking fluidly is something that I need to improve on as well when speaking to the camera. I can always make edits, but I'd like to make as little edits as possible. I did some editing in that first video that I posted the other day. And to be honest, it did take me a little bit of time to do that edit or to make those edits. I'm still learning the software. I use a software called DaVinci Resolve on the computer, but I also want to edit on my phone as well. Just so you guys know, I'm using my phone to record these videos and I'm either exporting them to the computer or uploading them straight from my phone. So this one I'm probably just gonna upload straight from my phone with no edits. Um, but yeah, so I guess I should actually talk about something, and I kind of just want to talk about life and work experiences and things like that. So I have been taking a leave from work for about 2 months now, and it's almost coming to an end. So I'm a little bit nervous and excited to get back to work, but I want to go back with a different sense of vigor, um, and a different mindset when approaching my job. And see, that's important as well for self improvement or, um, you know, kind of just being a better, more well rounded person is the mindset. I go into my job typically every day with a sense of defeat almost, and that's not healthy. But the sense of defeat stems from me not necessarily enjoying my job or enjoying the work that I do. I don't truly feel fulfilled or accomplished. in the work that I do. However, I need to know and learn and keep it in my mind that I can use this job as a stepping stone to what I really do want to accomplish. And also, to be frank, I'm not 100% sure what it is that I want to do or accomplish, but I know that it's in the vein of helping people. I feel like YouTube and social media are good ways of going about doing that goal. However, I still haven't found my niche yet, which is fine. I'm going to work on that as I progress through my journey with this recording and with YouTube and with other social media. But back to the point, um, with the mindset, I needed to shift my mindset and just approach the work from the vantage point that it's just a temporary stepping stone. I'm only 30 years old, and I know to some people that might sound old, but in all reality, it's not old at all. Some people don't start their careers until they're well into their 30s, 40s, sometimes even late as their 50s. So I'm pretty much still just getting started. When you take into account like college and all that stuff, I've only really been working professionally for maybe 5 to 8 years, which is no time at all in the grand scheme of things. And if you're someone who's also around my age or maybe even younger and you feel like you don't have time or that your time is running out, it's really not. You know, the time runs out when you stop trying to make progress. The time runs out when you're dead, really. That's when the timer ends. So it's never too late to try to start making improvements or to try to change things in your life that you may not be satisfied with. And there's no shame in it either. You will stumble. I know I'm gonna stumble with this recording and with this YouTube journey, and I know some of my videos or most of my videos probably won't get that big of an audience, and that's perfectly fine. The main point of this right now is not for an audience. I'm doing this mostly just to vlog and to get some exposure and get the practice and do the reps of recording, editing, and uploading videos. That way, when I do get to a point where my videos are, somewhat relevant and take off, then I'll already have the skill set of, recording, editing, talking to the camera, and being less self conscious about recording in public or recording in private or just recording in general. And, I think that I'll have the confidence that I need in order to actually be competent in this line of work. So, I'm kind of rambling now, which is, I guess, another part of, you know, this practice is keeping my thoughts organized. But I will say that if you watch this until the end, I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to me kind of yap. And I hope that you continue to watch my journey. You know, we can help each other. So feel free to comment or give it a like or even subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And we can chop it up. I am not only on this journey for myself, but I'm on this journey for others as well. So feel free again, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.